What is up, peeps? Addict TV HD here, coming back at you with another video. Now, again, we are in FIFA 15 Squad Addicts, and as you can tell, I am now selling the Jonas Club we made in these first two episodes that we have been using so far in this series. And again, as I said, that is the point of this series. I do build and rebuild squads, sell, do all of that very much when I play FIFA 15, and it takes a few games for me to actually get bored of a team. I think I have played a few games with this team as well outside of the video, which is what I do, I think, with what I will do, I think, with all squads I make. I play a lot of games outside of the video. Maybe I just want to play FIFA, not record, then I'll just play with this team, because this is the account I use on a regular basis every time I play FIFA. So we are going to be selling this team and buying a new team. I want to try another team of the season player. Team of the season Jonas wasn't that great. And to you, again, you know, you're probably thinking, well, you've only played like one game with him. But I've played a lot of games with him now, and he's not great. He's not special. But I did decide to build this team around Team of the Season, Gabbiadini. I looked at his card, and it looks nice and balanced, especially for the striker position. Now, he is a cam, and he has 65 passing, which people will be like, well, that's bad for a cam. But he has like 84 shooting, 88 pace, 80 dribbling, and 80 physical, which means he's got pretty much 80 plus stats on all striker components that he will need to perform well. So for that reason, I thought, well, he'd make a great striker. And lacking a bit of money, I can't get these position changes and stuff. So this team that I do end up building does have a few 8 chem players. I think, actually, no, I don't think it has one, but a lot of 9 chem players. But you know, as I've continued to play with the team and stuff, then you know, you'll get the loyalty stuff. So that'll come back up, and that's not too much of a problem. But I decided to build that team around him, keep at least the BPL defenders, and one of them I kept was Koscielny and Lloris, because I really like Lloris. He's a really good goalkeeper, as I've said many times before. Koscielny, a very good centre back, in my opinion, one of the best. And I also decided to go ahead and buy probably one of the most expensive players in this team, believe it or not, Hector Bellerin, his bronze card. And I decided to get him because I really want to try him. There's a lot of people talking good about him. I'm an Arsenal fan. I want to see how good he is. I'll tell you my opinion on him later on. So I wanted to go for a nice hybrid here. Go for at least 3 leagues, and I wanted to max it out to 4 maybe, but I was trying to find a CDM that I kind of like. As you can tell, there's many trials I took when building the squad that actually ended up failing because the player was extinct, they were too expensive, or something like that. It just fell through for some reason. Just kept trying new ones. Found Lars Bender and thought, okay, he's a player I've used before, and he's quite a good player. I actually really like him. So let's go and grab him, and then just build the rest of it as like a Bundesliga team. I don't know if you could actually tell before, but I actually was going to put Schürrle in left mid. Now, I have tried him there before on centre mid, and he was okay, so I thought of putting him there, but then I was like, is it really worth it? I want a team that is going to perform amazing. I don't want to put any player out of chemistry. I want a full chem team that plays the way I want to play it. So I'm trying to find a wide midfielder here, because the only real option that came up was Vidal, and I thought he's not really great on the out wide. But I decided to put him there anyway. I'll give him a engine chemistry style and eventually, and he did play very well actually. Again, I'll give you views on this team once we start getting into the game. So finishing off this team now, Tevez is up front, an absolute machine. I think he's got me like 24 goals in 16 games or something crazy like that. Gabbiadini, the one I'm going to try out. Marquisio, very good centre mid. Decided to put him up front. Cam. Vidal on the right. I think we have Götze on the left. As you can see, I decided to buy Schweinsteiger because Bender didn't hit full chem. Boateng, Koscielny, that is an amazing defensive partnership. Hector Bellerin and Bernat, again, two very low rated but great defenders. Wing backs, there we go, that's what I was looking for. And then Hugo Lloris, a very solid team that looks like it can do the job, do some real dirt and damage to those people. So that's the team, guys. As you can see, not everyone's on full chem, but it does play well. Anyway, we're going to get into a game. Of course, we're doing a friendly match to test out the team. That's what I always do. And look at that team. What can I say? Every time it is a full informed special card team, apart from Amavi, his bronze card. I don't know why he has a silver, but his bronze card at left back, and he's a very good player. So we start getting into this game with a free kick. Tevez gets very close, hits the wrong post, but gets very close. And this team, let's start speaking about it now. This team is it gels very much. You're probably wondering why I'm showing you this clip. Actually was going to apply instructions because I forgot to apply instructions in the first place. So I do end up applying instructions. But this team, it gels so well. Tevez is one of my favourite forwards in this game. I've never really talked about him on my channel or anything about FIFA that I've spoken. I've never really said anything about him. Usually it's Doumbia for me who usually takes the spotlight of him. But Tevez is a player who's never, ever let me down. His shot is a bullet. It's always on target. As you just saw there, of course, it's not always going to go in. That depends on you. But he does the job for me, man. And he is an absolute machine of a player. If he comes, I know he's got higher work rates. That's what makes him probably very cheap and very easy. Look at that. My battery turned off. My batteries ran out, and he ends up taking advantage of scoring. So that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, so Tevez has higher work rates. If you give him the instructions, he will stay up there. He'll be in position whenever you need him. And even if he's a bit too far back, if you have two strikers, he's going to go and assist that striker. You're going to see it in this episode. Getting into halftime, we are 1-0 down because of that battery loss. He has 62% possession. I have 38, and I'm getting absolutely destroyed here. So it's not a really great feeling to have those kind of stats going on. And look at that. Boateng, what is he doing there? Did he just let the ball through his legs as if he was trying to skill the player on the ball? Why? It resulted in a goal as well, which makes it 10 times worse. Why did Boateng do that? I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, you know who I am. Straight from kickoff, go for a shot, go Gabbiadini, test out his long shots, and it almost goes in. Mandanda, who does step up a lot in this game actually, takes it. Gertz tries to steal Boateng's header there in the corner, which is a bit of a shame because I was aiming for Boateng, but Boateng just didn't get it. Anyway, I thought I need to get a goal. Just get sweaty over the top to Gabbiadini, and bang, he scores a goal. Now, talking about Gabbiadini now, he is an astonishing player, an absolutely amazing player. He is, oh my god, I've played more games with him now than he's sitting in this game, and I think I've got like 12 to 11 goals in 5 games, which is about 2 goals a game. Look at that through ball. That's what I mean about Tevez being such a great player. He can assist very well. That through ball was, that was amazing. Maybe David Luiz could have got that, but Gabbiadini gets a second goal, and he is one of the best strikers I've tried in this game so far. He's a brute. He's strong. He's quick. His finishing is unreal, even on both feet. As you saw, that was his right foot, his first goal, and that was his weak foot. I think it's freestyle weak foot, and he still scores. And he is absolutely an astonishing player. He is strong, quick, great at finishing. His dribbling isn't that bad. Of course, he's a bit on the stiff side, but again, it's not that bad. So Gabbiadini, definitely get him if you can, by the way. Definitely get him. The midfield gels together very well. Very hard to break through. And if you do, you've got that defense of Boateng and Koscielny. You've got pace, power, and defensive abilities. Anyway, 90th minute here. I really want to get this goal, and Gabbiadini pops up with a hat-trick. I told you, I had to get sweaty, had to get those over-the-top through balls, but he is one of those players that you have to give it to him on an over-the-top through ball. He will get the ball and score. So, yeah, this team is really, really good, and I can't wait to go into some tournaments and stuff like that and try it out. I want to get another goal here. Gabbiadini takes a shot of his right foot. It's on target again. Tevez comes out. Probably should have scored that, but Mandanda does stand up to the plate. A bit too late to do that, but definitely stopped another goal going in for a corner. I'm hunting for one more goal at least, just to you know, well, you would say add insult to the injury. I'm just going to say add icing to that cake. But we are definitely coming off with a win on that one. Absolutely amazing. This team is absolutely great. And that is going to be the end of this video. I'll have another one up soon, of course. This series is definitely something I really want to continue doing, because this is what I love to do. Anyway, this has been Addict TV HD. Slap the like button in the face if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and peace. Hey, you've made it to the outro screen. Now, before I actually talk about other stuff, I'd like to say thank you for actually making it this far. It shows that you're actually enjoying it and you're actually watching the full video, which is quite nice to see. And yeah, so on that note, if you'd like to check out other videos, then go over to your, I think it's your left-hand side, your right-hand side. I don't know my left or right. Oh my god. To your left-hand side of your screen, where you can see my previous episode of Squad Addict. So if you've missed that, go and check that out as well. You can click on the right hand side of your screen to check out a random video. If you want to just go and watch something of mine but you don't know what, then click that there. And also right under me is my Twitter username. If you want to go on Twitter, search that up, that I will pop up. Go and give me a follow. I talk about a lot of stuff on there, like football, CSGO, and things I do in general. And if you did really enjoy this video and you really want to see more, there is more coming, so click that subscribe button right above me. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. You're the real MVP, blah blah blah. You're the real MVP. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise, and peace.